Hi, Kathy Tucker here. Wanted to talk to you today about a very taboo subject, menopause. I know it's not very widely talked about, which is really a shame because there are millions of women in menopause suffering every single day. Men don't really understand it. People who have never been through it really don't understand it. So when it first started for me, I tried the herbal black cohosh tea, which worked kind of a little bit for the first year until it started getting a lot worse. And I was actually had estrogen that the doctor had given me that I read all the side effects of it on and just really wasn't willing to risk all the things that it said could happen. So after about a year, it was worth the risk, so I went ahead and started taking it. And a year or two later, my brother had blood clots and asked me to take the Factor V test, which tests you for the gene that gives you blood clots. So I tested positive for that, and when my doctor told me that I tested positive, he also told me he was taking me off of estrogen. I literally cried in his office, and he stared at me blankly, like, what in the world is wrong with you? And he said he understood, but he really didn't. He's a man, for one thing, and he's never been through it for the second thing. So I just had to accept it, and he put me on a low-grade antidepressant for the hot flashes, which worked a little bit. Some of the other symptoms, which if you're in menopause, you already know, you have no brain clarity, you have no sleep patterns, you have no energy, and it really affects everything in your life. It affects your job, it affects your love life, it affects your relationship with your children, it affects everything. So about a year or so after that, my stepdaughter asked me to try Thrive. And I said, no, thank you, because I had just tried another supplement. I won't tell you which one, but it rhymes with ink, drink. So I said no, and she asked me to just try it to help her out, so I did. After about 4 weeks, I went ahead and canceled it because I thought I tried it, I did it, okay, let's move on. 3 weeks later, I realized I had a ton of energy. I felt better. I was sleeping at night. I was thinking straight. So I got back on it and became a promoter in the next month. So if you have tried everything, or if you haven't tried everything for menopause, give Thrive a try. It has been phenomenal. After a couple of months on it, I can think straight. I have so much energy and I feel great. It's the first time in about 4 years that I've actually felt that way. So give it a try. My number is 214-529-0087. And I thank you for watching and look forward to your call. Bye-bye.